Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my TBR for the ScallywagAThon, which is a pirate-themed readathon, and if that wasn't already cool enough, it is a choose-your-own-adventure style readathon with a map. So this is what the map looks like. It's very, very cool, and then these are what all of the challenges are. So if you've never done like a choose-your-own-adventure style readathon before, I would have no idea how to explain to you how it works. So I will leave a link to one of the hosts' videos in the description box, and they will explain it to you 10 times better than I ever could. So in this video, I'm just going to be going over the challenges that I plan to participate in and the path that I'm going to take. By the way, this readathon also takes place from the 16th to the 23rd. So yeah, let's just jump into my TBR. I'm going to be reading the challenges off of my computer, so that's why I'm looking over here. So my starting point for the readathon is number 3, which is Aye Aye Captain, and that challenge is to read a book that has 2 eyes in the title. So for this, I plan to read The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. It's 1 eye, 2 eyes. I picked this book up the other day at Barnes & Noble because they were having a sale on their paperbacks. They're like buy one get one 50% off, and I had heard some pretty good things about this. I don't know what it is about at all because I like to go into thrillers blind, but I had heard really good things about it and I am extremely intrigued by the title, so I cannot wait to pick this book up. So then that pathway takes me in 2 different directions, and I decided to go with number 6, which is to read a book that has a romance in it. So originally for this challenge, I had tried to request Verity, I think is what it's called, by Colleen Hoover, which is like a thriller book, but I think a romance plays a big part in it. So I wanted to read that for this challenge, but at this point it doesn't look like that's going to be coming in from the library in time for this readathon, since it's kind of a newer release and there were a lot of other holds on it before me. So I'm just kind of hoping that one of the other books on my TBR will have a romance in it to cover for this challenge. That then leads me on a detour to the challenge Washed Ashore, which is to read a book that was released 3 or more years ago. So for this, I plan to pick up My Sister, the Serial Killer. This, I think, has a release date of 2018, but it was originally published in 2017, so technically it was released 3 or more years ago. So I am really intrigued by this book. I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure because again it's kind of a thrillery book that I like to go into blind, but I think in this book we follow 2 sisters. One of them is a serial killer and then the other one is there to like always clean up the mess afterwards. So I mean, if that doesn't catch your attention, I don't know what will. So I am super excited to pick this book up, and it's pretty short, and also the book itself is like very tiny. I don't know if you can tell, but I totally wasn't expecting that when I picked it up from the library today. I was like, this book is so small. But yeah, I'm really excited for this, and this is another book that I've heard so many good things about. Like, I don't think I've heard a bad review of this book. So again, very excited. Then that leads me to my final challenge, which is Black Sails, read a book with black on the cover, and for this I plan to pick up Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. This has a basically entirely black cover. I've read 2 books by Gillian Flynn in the past, The Grown Up, which I loved, and Gone Girl, which I also really enjoyed. So at this point I just plan on reading all of the books that she has ever published, so this was the next one on my list to pick up. Once again, not surprising at all. I don't know what this is about, except that I'm pretty sure it's a thriller. In fact, I just realized that basically my entire TBR consists of thrillery kinds of books, so hopefully all of these will be really fast-paced and I'll be able to get through all of them in a week. I'm like so excited for all of these books. This is probably one of the greatest TBRs I've ever put together, so I'm just very excited for this readathon. You have no idea. I've said it for every single one of these books that I'm excited to read it. This is going to be the most repetitive video ever, but yeah. This basically sums up my TBR. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them without any spoilers, because I haven't quite read them yet. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
You hear that, Samson?